All right, let's cut to the chase. The Toyota GR Corolla is already a certified legend in the hot hatch world. It's the rowdy, rally-bred monster in a sensible hatchback body that we've all come to love. It's a car that doesn't just ask to be driven hard, it screams for it. So, when Toyota announced a 2026 model, the big question wasn't if it would be good, but how they could possibly make this pocket rocket even better. For 2026, Toyota didn't tear up the rulebook. Instead, they took a fine-toothed comb to an already brilliant machine. They focused on subtle but meaningful performance upgrades aimed squarely at the hardcore enthusiast. The biggest news is something you can't see but will definitely feel on the limit. Toyota's engineers have added more structural adhesive to the front and rear of the car's body. Now, that might sound boring, but what it does is make the entire chassis stiffer. A stiffer frame means the suspension can do its job more effectively, keeping the tires planted firmly on the pavement instead of fighting a chassis that's flexing under load. We gotta put this to the test at Sonoma Raceway, and Toyota even let us jump back into a 2023 model to feel the difference. It's not a night and day change, but it's there. Through high-speed corners, the 2026 GR Corolla just feels more dialed in, more composed. It's less twitchy, requiring fewer tiny steering corrections to stay on the perfect line. This newfound stability gives you the confidence to brake a little later, get on the power a fraction of a second sooner, and carry more speed through the trickiest parts of the track. Next up is cooling. That bonkers 3-cylinder turbo engine generates a serious amount of heat, especially during track sessions. To handle this, there's now a second intake duct to help get hot, stagnant air out of the engine bay. Plus, that aggressive bulge hood with its 2 functional vents is now standard on every single GR Corolla, further helping with thermal management. It's all about making the car more durable and consistent when you're flogging it lap after lap. Even with these refinements, the core experience is pure, unfiltered GR Corolla. The all-wheel drive system is magical, the steering is sharp and precise, and whether you're rowing through the gears of the 6-speed manual or snapping off shifts with the 8-speed auto, the acceleration is addictive. It's a car that makes you feel directly connected to the road. Of course, it's not perfect, but that's honestly part of its charm. This is not a luxury cruiser. The ride is stiff, you're going to feel the road, and the cabin is loud. You hear the tires, the unique growl of that 3-cylinder engine, and the very audible whoosh from the blow-off valve. It's a raw experience, and if you're into that kind of unfiltered automotive fun, you should totally hit subscribe because we break down cars just like this all the time, giving you the real story. The 2026 updates also didn't fix the less-than-ideal pedal spacing for heel-toe shifting or the tendency for the brakes to get a bit hot under extreme use. Inside, it's pretty much the same story as before. It's functional, sporty, and driver-focused, but it's not winning any awards for luxury. The sport seats are fantastic, holding you in place perfectly. But you'll find a lot of hard plastics, rear legroom is tight, and the little 8-inch infotainment screen feels a bit dated. So, the 2026 Toyota GR Corolla is still the same wild child we fell in love with. The changes simply sharpen its claws, making it a slightly more effective track weapon without diluting its raw, exhilarating character. It's a car built for people who prioritize the feeling of driving over coddling comfort. It remains an unapologetic enthusiast machine. Is it for everyone? Absolutely not. And that's exactly why we love it. For more raw, unfiltered takes on the cars you actually care about, make sure you're subscribed. We cut through the marketing fluff to tell you how these cars really feel, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.